Many fans out there are looking forward to seeing Luke Skywalker in Star Wars The Last Jedi. This is Mike Zero here once again. If you guys are new here to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. I thank you also very much for the kind support. It is greatly appreciated. Now, recently Mark Hamill spoke with Entertainment Weekly and British GQ, and he got on the subject of his character Luke in The Last Jedi. So I wanted to briefly go over what Mark Hamill had to say about his character and something rather exciting. So let's get right into it, starting off with what he had to say to EW. So Mark Hamill had this to say: "Luke's changed a lot. It was as shocking for me to read what Ryan had written as I am sure it will be for the audience. I was surprised by the way he saw Luke, to hear him say something like, 'It's time for the Jedi to end,' and I wasn't even sure I agreed with it. Being the caretaker of the character, I have a possessive attitude towards him, but even though it's not the way I would have gone, the more I got into the work, the more I realized I was wrong." So let me say one thing here. This is actually quite encouraging, and I think that it makes me very, very hyped up for the film, for Luke Skywalker as a character, because I have full faith in what Rian Johnson is doing with this character, Luke Skywalker, in this movie, because yes, he's taking a new approach. Yes, Luke Skywalker has changed a lot, according to Mark Hamill. So I'm really, really pumped to see exactly how different Luke Skywalker is in comparison to how he was in Return of the Jedi, and exactly what that means, you know? What has he seen throughout these entire years, you know, all these years? What has he discovered on this island of Ahch-To? That's another question. And that leads us to the British GQ. It's a very short thing, but what he had to tell British GQ about his character is that there is a big scene and he can't wait for you guys to go ahead and see it. So when it comes to Luke Skywalker, there is going to be a big scene, alright, that is going to be very exciting, to the point where Mark Hamill is just telling the fans he cannot wait for you guys to go ahead and see it. So I believe that this has to do with that scene where Mark Hamill said a couple of months ago that he had to just stand there and not move, and it used elaborate special effects. I believe this has to do with one of his new Force abilities, his new powers, that he will explore and reveal in The Last Jedi. So guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you also very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.